Hello my friends, welcome back to your favorite cooking show, The Drunken Migos. Today we're going to be cooking some aguachiles. We got two kinds. We're going to make red and we're going to call it black. For these we're going to need a bunch of shrimp. We're going to need some onions, avocados, limes. You need some habanero peppers, salt, pepper, garlic, cucumbers, some chiltepilin peppers, some Maggi sauce, some soy sauce, and you're gonna need some Mexican blenders. I mean, you don't have to, but we got them, so we gotta do it. And you're gonna need some tostadas. And that's it. It's gonna be a really easy, kind of like a snack. So before we get started, let's take a shot, my friend. I guess I can run to the brother too. All right.
Follow with some beer.
I need a beer too. Right, amigos, first thing we gotta do is fill this shrimp. There we go. Throw in some water. Really easy thing to do. We gotta do the same thing to all of them. And we're gonna cut them in half. I'll show you that in a minute. Right, amigos, after you cut them all, or peel them all, start chopping them. Just grab it, go right behind and make a little incision. That way you can get a little nasty shit out of it. There you go. We're gonna do the same thing to all of them. After you chop them like that, my brother's gonna show you how to do the other ones. He's gonna do the black aguachiles, so he's gonna show you how to prepare those. So.
Alright, amigos. So everybody's been asking me here lately why I haven't been in the videos or why don't I ever cook. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show you a little recipe that I always go to when I'm a little bit hungover just to keep me in line and work. But alright, so let's get this started. The way I'm gonna cut my shrimp, that's how I'll do it. Just cut it all the way down almost to the tail. And open it up. This will make it cook a little bit faster because I'm a big boy, so I like to eat fast. So we're gonna do the same to all of these, but before we do that, it's my turn. But first, let's take a shot. And one's for my cameraman.
Oh shit. He thinks he can get me.
The hunter has become the prey. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, amigos. Now once we've got this all cut up, we're gonna fix and show you the next step. We're gonna start with the cucumbers, and we'll get right back to you. Alright, amigos, we're fixing to cut this cucumbers up. This is the way I like to do it. Just cut the edges off, and then we just do a sweep, clean, just a few, spill it a little bit, not too much. Just give it a little bit more texture. Alright. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut this in half. And then we'll cut this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna clean the middle out. We should have a spoon, but since I ain't got a spoon right now, what we gotta do is just go down the middle, cut it, but be careful doing this. Go back to the same place. And then you can just throw it out. If it's not too clean, look, just, it ain't gotta be perfect. Once you do this, all you gotta do is just cut it in little, what we call it, half a crescent moon. Just cut it. This is what it's gonna start looking like.
Right, amigos, after you chop all the cucumbers, we're gonna get started with the onions. I got hoes in this house. Oh shit, no, never mind, I don't have hoes. I'm getting married next month, I don't have hoes. This is what you do. Start a little bitty, super thin. We're gonna do the same to both of them. Alright, my friends, after you chop all these onions, you can stop crying for a little bit. Shit is strong. Next thing is gonna be the avocados. I don't have to take a break. I'll be right back. For my friends, I came back from crying a little bit. For the avocado, I know a lot of you know how to do it, but for the ones that don't, just got right there and don't cut your finger. Just make little cuts. Get a big spoon, stick it on one end. And there you go. Alright, my friends, let's get started. First thing you want to do is put some salt in this Mexican blender. This will help grind the chitapin chorizo, chili. We're gonna get about, that should be enough. It's about 15 of them. We're gonna grind this out really good. Right, my friends, after it looks like that, throw your habanero in there. This is a spicy dish, so if you don't want it too spicy, don't throw this in there. Or you can throw this, but not that. So it's whatever you want to do, however spicy you want it. Try to cut it small pieces because jump in my eye. And whenever you touch it, after you do this, make sure you wash your hands. If you go use the bathroom, I've done it before. Alright, my friends, you see all this? That's all the flavor. Now what you want to do, we're going to squeeze some lime in there. We're going to do about 4 limes in there. I don't know, y'all wonder about my colorful knives and dishes and all that. Well, you can take my fiance because that's all she likes, so I gotta use it. So amigos, after you squeeze all that, just give it a little good stir, that way you get all the juices mixed in there. There you go. Now what you want to do, you want to throw some shrimp in there. You throw as many as you want. That should be enough for now. Throw a little bit of onions in there. Give it a good little stir. We're gonna let this cook on the lime juice for about 10-15 minutes, and it should be ready. We just add the rest of the stuff in there. And that's how it looks so far. And now I'm gonna let my brother do the one he's doing because I never done the one he's doing, so I don't know how to do it. So Bring some beer, my friend. We want to thank our sponsor today, Nacho Outreach Man. Nacho Outreach Canine. My cousin, he started his new company in California, so we'll put a link on the for his website, and y'all can go look or do whatever y'all want.
Alright, amigos, we finna show you how I do it my way. So what you want to do first, I'm gonna grab a little bit of the shrimp, just put it in here. And what I like to do first, I usually just like to season it first. So what I'm gonna season it with is gonna be some sea salt. Not too much, because I'd rather it not be salty enough than be too salty at first. Sorry about that. Alright, now we're gonna do some ground fresh pepper. A little bit extra in there. That should be enough. Now we're gonna put a little bit of garlic powder. I just like garlic powder, so add some nice little touch. That should be good. Now for our sauces, we're gonna use these three right here. This is kind of like a cocktail Valentina sauce. Adds a little bit just more flavor to it. Just a little bit. Good old soy sauce. You know we gotta help out the other races around the world. This one you gotta be a little bit more generous with it, because this was gonna give you the color of your food. And then we have our Aguachiles, or Mexican seasoning sauce. This one's a little bit more stronger, so don't put as many in. Just put about 4 dashes in there. Now what we're gonna do with this, we're just gonna mix it up. Let them flavors kind of know each other. Here on now we're just gonna add our pepper. One should do the trick for just myself, but if you like it extra spicy, you know what to do. I just try to cut in little pieces. The other way. Scrape that in there. Add a little bit of our red onions. More like a little bit of onions. And now we're gonna squeeze our limes in there and let it marinate for a little while. Ooh. We're gonna squeeze in here about 4 or 5 limes, and we're gonna get right back to you. Alright, amigos, now we're back. We gotta finish putting the lime in here. I kind of realized I didn't put enough in there, so I just went ahead and just filled it all up, because I'm hungry and I'm about half drunk, so I'm gonna be really hungry. So now we just gotta make sure we mix all this together. Look at that, look at that. Just make sure you don't drop it, make sure the juices don't come out. Make sure you mix it in there nice. Gotta get that, let that onion just soak up the juices. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. Don't you just wanna taste it? Look it. It's spicy, but that's how I like it. It's gonna bring this drunkenness down, cause ooh, Lord knows I need it. Alright, now you got it all mixed together. We're just gonna let this marinate about 10-15 more minutes. We'll get back with my brothers. We'll show you the last step. But before we go, let's take a shot. And like I said, hey, I want for my brother too. I don't think I can keep up with him with the shots, but let's do it. Ooh. My friend. My friends, last step is just to dress it up a little bit. So just get you a handful of cucumbers in there.
Just mix them up in there. The shrimp is already cooked. Just look at the color. It's done turned from gray to kind of like an orange color. That means it's done. You can just mix it in there. Dress it up. All you need is really an avocado. You don't have to do this. You can just throw it on top of there, but this is just for looks. A little more cucumbers in there, just for the looks of it. There you have it, baby!
Alright, amigos, we're back. Now that it's been marinated, all we have to do is just dress it up. So how I'm gonna dress it up real quick. Just gonna add a few cucumbers in there. If you know me, you know I love avocado. This is like gold to me. So I'm gonna treat it with the respect that it deserves. Just like I would respect a woman. Look at that, look at that. Nice and pretty.
And there you have it!
Times two.
Alright my friends, we got everything ready here. We can start tasting this delicious food. So let's start digging in. Get your tostada. Put some meat in there. Put whatever you want in there. I don't really give a shit what you put on there. Put some avocados. And dig in, my friend.
That's what we're fixing to do. So, like he said, grab your tostada, put your shrimp on there. Make sure you get a little bit of the cucumber, a little bit of the pea onions, a slice of avocado. Make sure you pick up a little juice and put a little extra on there. Look at that.
This shit is spicy as fuck. Ah! If you like spicy, do it this way. If you don't put that much.
Woo, it's really good. Too spicy, but hey, guess what?
Take a shot, my friend. Yeah. Let's see if that's fine. Fuck it. I've been done with my food for 30 minutes, motherfucker still burning.